Kirlikovali is the former president of the Assembly of Turkish-American Associations. And I'm delighted to say he's joining us live from Irvine in California. Thank you for being there. Now, these apparent stumbling blocks to the accession of Sweden and Finland, do you think it's a problem that can be solved quite quickly?
It can be solved quite quickly if the European friends and allies would show a little more respect for Turkey's security needs. Turkey's security needs are very serious. Imagine a terrorist organization that wreaked havoc in Turkey for 40 years and killed more than 40,000 people. And some of the top leaders of this organization are walking about in European centers like Stockholm or Amsterdam or Berlin without any impunction, without any results at all. So this is really like an insult to injury to the Turkish people. And I really would think it's a simple thing to serve and to serve everybody involved if the European leaders would show a little more understanding and sensitivity towards Turkish needs of security, internal and homeland security.
But most governments around, certainly Western Europe, speak up against any terror group. Do they have to go further in this case?
Well, they're saying one thing, but doing another. PKK is a terrorist organization recognized as such by the United Nations, by the United States, and the EU. So it is recognized as a terrorist organization. So the question then is, how is it that they're able to walk about freely, organize freely fundraising events and violent demonstrations, and the European police usually, wherever they are, they're looking the other way? How is that possible if they're really paying attention to fighting terrorism?
While I'm sure Turkey wants to address that issue, is this not a good moment also to try and lobby the Americans to get some other matters addressed? Trade issues, military deals. Do you think those will be put into the conversation in the coming days?
Oh, you're absolutely right. I think they all should be on the table. I have to remind everybody that this meeting marks the first in 3 years between the NATO members and United States and Turkey, and have taken steps to improve long-strained ties. And in those ties, obviously, trade is in there, Syria is in there, Turkish interest, Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is in there, Eastern Mediterranean concerns of Turkey are in there, and PKK is in there, FETÖ is in there. So it's a whole package. We can't really pick and choose. However, for practicality, we may have to sort of like give them some priorities. And right now, it looks like because of the Ukraine-Russia war, Russian aggression in Ukraine, I guess Ukraine-related matters would be at the top of the agenda. And issues like F-35 should be on the table, because we as Turkish Americans strongly believe that the United States was wrong in ousting Turkey from the program for S-400 defense deal. That's because Turkey could not obtain missile defenses from the United States or Europe, and they had no other choice. So just because the U.S. did not offer Patriots on mutually agreeable terms does not mean that Turkey's defense needs have evaporated. The West, especially the United States, has to really show some sensitivity there.
Ergun Kirlikovali, thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure.
An appeal